Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
Hey, hey! Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you. Rise and grind when you don't have a clue. Rise, we've got the scoop for you. Yeah.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
Hey, hey! Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you. Rise and grind when you don't have a clue. Rise, we've got the scoop for you. Yeah.
Yep. You know what time it is. Welcome to the Rising Grizzly. Welcome to the... Put some volume in my headphone, please. Volume on my mic. There you go. Y'all can find me right here on the Rising Grind. I'm on the show. That's what we doing it. We doing it. I ain't get my hair cut because it ain't the new week. We just doing it this one. My name is M. Dixon, a.k.a. Doc Chill, a.k.a. Pete, a.k.a. Petey, a.k.a. Miles, a.k.a. Miles with a D. That's right, Miles. Today, I'm not gonna lie, I went to the gas station. My gas station chronicle is kind of funny because I was looking for something funny to look at, and nothing was there. And that was real funny to me. I'm looking for everything to laugh at, and there wasn't nothing to laugh at. It was just me and the old ass county in going back and forth on why gas so high. So, in other words, we got the most beautiful host in the building. The one and only Miss Cam is with us, y'all.
Hey, appreciate that introduction. And I just want to say, y'all, what up, though, this first Thursday in 2025. I am so excited about this.
Would you say introduction?
What?
You said introduction. Anyway, I was drunk, maybe. I don't know. I haven't drank, though. I haven't had a drink in 2025.
Well, if I made a mistake and said something other than what I said, then they understood what I said. Because everybody watching does probably know about Ebonics. So.
Nah, not really. Ebonics, whatever. So today, Shani is not with us on the ones or twos, but the one that's bringing us to you is none other than Mickey D. Mark is in the building with us.
Hey, Mark.
I think this is one of his first. This one of your first morning shows, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person.
Okay, he's not a morning person.
But Shanty, we miss you. We love you.
Damn.
We appreciate you.
We miss you already, Shani, huh? Damn,
That's
Mark
my girl.
sucks. That's what you trying to say?
I'm not saying
okay,
that.
that's what you make it feel like. We miss you already.
Girl.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, today's topic is a different topic. As y'all know, everything that we start new starts Monday. And we decided to come back on New Year's Day because what other better day? We was clowning yesterday. I don't know if you got to see the shows, Cam, yesterday, but we was laughing up a storm. We was full of sugar. Matter of fact, Gigi had 8 pumps.
Ooh.
Yeah, she had a full stroke of 8 pumps.
So basically, she had coffee with her cream or cream with her coffee.
No, we had no coffee. We had some thirst quenchers from Dunkin'.
Oh.
Shout out to Dunkin'. I've been telling anybody I'm starting back my show, Brainstorming with Miles Dixon. I don't know what day of time yet, but I'm doing it because I want to give some business tips. But Dunkin' dropped the donuts from their name, and most people never even understood it and never noticed it. It's just Dunkin'. They dropped the donuts from their name. So did Domino's drop pizza from their name. So the Starbucks dropped coffee from their name.
And the reason being is it a marketing strategy?
No, and it seemed like it, but it wasn't. It has something to do with the your SID number, your SID number that goes when you taxing and filing taxes, because there's a lot of tax breaks on different things, and when you specify you're just doing this, breaks. You don't get those particular tax breaks.
Could you explain to the people what a SID is?
Nope, I won't do it because that's not this show. But you asked me and I answered.
Don't bring it up then.
Today's topic is expiration dates. Expiration dates. That can go a lot of ways.
A lot of ways.
So if you live in the Detroit area, if you go to Glory Market, there's a lot of expiration dates. You just kind of pick up on it because they sell some bold ass food.
You gotta check out Myers too, because sometimes you go to Myers and they stuff be janky too.
Yeah. Shout out to bold ass Myers and
Glory.
I shouldn't have said Myers because maybe we could possibly got them from. We're going to delete the show because we probably get them a sponsor. No, we're going to delete the show because I like Meyer.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that to say that no matter where you shop, sometimes you can sometimes run across expiration date.
Yeah, because they don't got good employees. Yeah.
The only place I haven't ran into that is at a Holiday Market on 13 Mile. Shout out to Holiday.
Oh yeah, Holiday. First of all, you talking about holding up the bracket, Royal Lake,
Royal Oak. I can't that. But I like Holiday Market, but I also like Fresh Mart on 13 Mile. That's what I was thinking. But
Fresh Market is the mom. I go to Fresh Market a lot.
Me too.
Especially for their fruit. Their fruit be fresh, and I really cut down on their meat. Their fish be fresh. I like their salmon.
All their meats are fresh. They have
not all of them, because I ain't gonna lie. I had got me some chicken breast from there one day, and it didn't taste right. It had a little taste to it. I'm doing the shanty.
Did you take it back?
Yeah, I took it back. Threw it up right in there. No, it didn't taste right. But I told him it didn't taste right. And the manager checked it out, and I think he even pulled some of it. Cause I went back the very next day. I was like, man, that chicken breast wasn't right. And
that's what I appreciate about them. Is he took care of it. He didn't ignore you. He didn't get attitude. He just handled his business.
He even gave me $15. Gave me my money back.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't really buy chicken from there. Usually when I buy any meats from there, it's either turkey or fish.
I like the Amish chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't say Amish chicken breast neither, so maybe I messed up. Expiration dates. A lot of things go wrong with expiration dates. Like, it's expiration dates on relationships.
Yeah.
So let's go there.
Okay. Well, with that,
Because Cam, I know you want to start some shit, so let's go there. I know it's in your blood.
Yeah, expiration dates on relationships is deep because sometimes we don't know when to let go.
True.
And so, I think, and especially for women, because you can just feel like I put in so much time, so much effort, so much energy. I've given, and you haven't had anything reciprocated back to you, but yet you stay. And that is like an age-old question. Why do you stay when you know that you are pouring out from an empty cup and you're never being poured back into?
I mean, sometimes people just be delusional. In relationships, they be delusional in relationships. They delusional in their own life because they think things just because things seem to be good because it says it's good, they actually believe it's good. Like expiration dates, we look at the food. We don't look at the expiration date. We don't even look when it was stamped originally when it first was packaged. So.
Yeah, look at the bottom of those canned goods. I'm quite sure
them damn canned goods.
A whole lot of y'all.
Them damn canned goods be ridiculous.
Need to clean out that pantry.
First of all, I bought something in 2023 and it said expiration date in 2026. I threw it away anyway. I said, there's no way in the hell something could stay in the can and stay fresh for 3 years.
But since we were since I knew we were going to talk about expiration dates, I also did my research on expiration dates for medication. And the U.S. Army buys a lot of medication. They have a large surplus of medication. So once they were trying to cut down on their costs as far as, continuously buying medication for their troops, and they did a study and found that most medications are good for up to 15 years. But of course, the pharmaceutical companies want you to they put expiration dates on it, so you'll throw it out, so you'll have to keep buying more medication.
Didn't know that. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. You always doing some damn research. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring a girl by and let you research her because I wouldn't know if that bitch right.
I can look at her and be like, nope.
Okay.
The discernment is a mud. But,
discernment.
Yeah, but like I said, so we go out, we buy aspirin, over-the-counter stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't, the potency doesn't, go down for years. So, but they constantly are telling us, you need this new medication, throw it out after 3 months. Not necessarily true.
That'd be that bullshit.
Still do your research on it, but I think we need to get back to the holistic medications, things from the earth, things that are natural, and we talk about that a lot here. That's what we need to do.
Very true.
Get back to the fruits and vegetables and heal thyself.
Heal thyself. I agree totally. The hell with you, Gigi. The hell with you. Gigi said my house is expired.
Oh, boom!
That's my lactose intolerance. He sees. Anyway, just because I smell sour don't mean I am expired.
Well, wash your clothes and put them in some dang.
I'm talking about my poop. Anyway. The Lulu is the Salulu. It's not the solution. Delusional is not solutions. No. That's another delusional person. Shout out to Gigi. She's the queen of Delulus. Let me tell you, there's 3 Delulus, okay? There's Delulu 1 is Gigi. Delulu 2 is Shani. Delulu 3 is Maria. And together they are the Delulus.
Don't talk about them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it right to their face. What up, though, T? My man, T Goodwin coming through. Everybody checking us out. Shout out to Monique who's checking us out. Shout out to Cameron Kimball. She's checking us out. It was a Kimball. I don't know.
Kimball like the piano.
Oh, Kimball.
It's the K-I-M-B-A.
If I meet a girl named Kimball, I don't know. I'd be like, is she trans?
No, you just wouldn't know what to do with a girl named Kimball because we ain't.
I don't know. Her name Kim, last name Ball. It don't make sense.
Anyway.
But Cameron is a cute ass, beautiful name. Who is that?
Me.
Oh, you sound like one of the goddamn toys. Me.
But I want to since you touched on something though, delusional.
Yes, that's Gigi. She's delusional.
We have to get in 2024. 2025, I'm hoping that we can get away from the delusional, I know I'm going to step on some toes, the whole my truth. Everybody's truth ain't the truth. And we need to stop saying my truth is the truth. It's not your truth, it's your perception. So what we need to do is read. Get that vocabulary together and stop using words that don't pertain to other words and aren't associated with other words. Your truth is. Let me look up truth. I'm gonna do this real.
Oh, there she goes. She about to look at the white man's definition.
I got to
Shout out to Talk to Todd. She's at top of the top team. What up, dog? Indeed.
What up? Indeed. I love Todd.
Todd be like, indeed. I kept banging. He's like, you know what, man? Stop. You ain't got it because you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. I'm like, God damn, 5 heartbeats.
Right.
You want my spot flash?
You want my spot? But you ain't gonna
get it because you ain't got it. Mika Cooper, what up, though? Shout out to Moco Aesthetics. I think I said that right. They're gonna be one of our sponsors for the new season.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey,
of the Rise and Grind sponsor for the Rise and Grind on the show. Mika Cooper, she's one of the sponsors of Moco Aesthetics. Monique Carson Durant, that must be one of your friends. I'm not gonna lie, Cam, because that's a long ass name. Y'all sound like y'all halfway married.
Only Miles. But anyway, back to the truth, because he's truly delusional. Truth is the quality of being in agreement with reality or fact. It is often attributed to things that aim to represent reality or correspond to it, such as beliefs, propositions, and declarative sentences. Truth can be both subjective or objective. A deeper meaning of truth searches for an objective reality based in fact. A fact is a proposition grounded in reality and aligns with truth. So, I don't think they're going too far. In other words,
yep, it's the truth.
It's being in touch with reality or fact.
Gigi, don't you ever tell me to shut up. She said, we are women of faith. So y'all wolves.
What's wrong with him?
As a woman of faith, you wolf. So when y'all see women like Gigi run up on them like, wolf! Yeah, that's a woman of faith.
Or either you could just be saying you a dog.
Well, Gigi a big dog.
We talking about you.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, Yvonne Hyman, what up, though? Hyman. Is that Jewish or that's German?
He got issues.
Yvonne Hyman. So, no, expiration date is needed, I believe. Everything should have an expiration date. Even if it means things is not going well, at least you know, aesthetics. Yeah, Mocha Aesthetics. That's what I said.
But again, we have to get back to truth, though.
Well,
and it is up to your perception, and that's why we have to just see where people's minds are and where they coming from, because everybody's perception is not the same.
Yeah, because when people, like, I tell people I have my little thing I do when I talk to the dead, and they're like, oh, that's fake. And when I tell them shit, they be like, how did you know? I'm like, God told me. Then they be like, oh, okay. It make better sense for me to tell them God told me versus when I say, oh, yeah, I really talked to your auntie. And they be like, you don't know my auntie? And I be like, her name was Evelyn. And
they called her Tinky.
Damn, I ain't going that far. But I do have a thing when most people cross over and they come to me, when they don't know their names, I know that they has just recently transitioned. Most of the dead, when they come to me, mentally, in my head, when they talk to me, I ask them their name, they be like, I don't know. And I be like, oh, they just transitioned.
Yeah, because
they in between. They took a little travel, and they like dizzy in a sense. Yeah, they're in between, and they don't know their names yet. So, but it's crazy.
They might have another name on the other side.
Me personally, I never witnessed that. What I did witness is somebody trying to sound their name out, and I just couldn't get it. But
he's dead people.
I hear dead people. I don't see them, because if I see them, I probably run like hell.
But you just said they come to you in your dreams.
No, I ain't never said that. I said that in my head. In my head.
In your head.
Yeah, like I can have a conversation with them right now.
So how do you know that that's them and not just the voices in your head that you I'm just asking
because they actually have conversation. If it was me, I'd be sitting up here talking about, what microphone I'm about new. You know what I mean? They actually tell me, they might say, hypothetically speaking, real story. I was sitting at the table one day in my other office, and this guy, he said, "Hey, say my name. And I'm like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Clarence." So I said Clarence like 3 times, and my homegirl Darlene like, "Miles, quit playing with me." I said, "What?" She said, "That's my daddy's name." I was like, "Ooh." And then he said, "Tell her happy birthday." I said, and in my head, I'm like, "I'm not gonna do that. It scared the shit out of her."
Isn't it crazy how like you could be told to do stuff that doesn't make sense, but it does make sense, not to you.
Yeah.
And that's why the Bible says that he will confound the wise, because everything that God tells you to do doesn't always make sense.
It won't make sense until it's time. I mean, there's just anything. As a child, like, we never understood why we needed to write in cursive. We not grown. And then next thing you know, you grown. And that's time for you to write. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. Preparation, that's what it is.
Preparation.
So, yeah, I definitely get it. Jason Davis, Calvin Deal. What up, though, Calvin? I know that name, Jason Davis. I don't know if I know you now, but I appreciate you tuning in. You are watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on Podcastic.
Yeah.
Tell your friends, tell your family. That's right. We're the most faithful podcast in the country.
You ain't lying.
We rock and roll every single day, Monday through Friday, 9:15. Well, we start at 9:30. 9:30 to 11:30. I think we're going to keep 9:30 as a regular time. That way everybody be here on time. Because everybody always late at 9:15, so, yeah. Ooh. I think we're going to keep it at 9:30. Shout out to Shady for setting that time. Yeah, she was slick on that one. Hey, give us a call at 810-560-0658. 810-560-0658. That must be the one and only Mr. B. Todd checking us out. He the one to put that in. That's what, he had to put that in there. Okay, he pinned it too. So yeah, that's him. Cause
I just Todd, love you. Happy 2025, and always thank him for. I thank you for your support. He is always supportive of podcasting, of us. Yes. He's just an all around great guy.
Yes, I'm glad something had expiration date for 2024.
What's that?
Diddy.
Ooh.
No.
Did you see what 50 Cent was like? I drugged myself because I wanted them to remember. I was like, ooh. Damn. In other words, he was saying if he was going to give somebody, he would take a performance because he wanted the women to remember, not forget like Diddy.
Most definitely. And I don't blame him, but no, I'm glad. Listen, the sad part is we need the expiration date is black on black hatred.
Oh! You better shine Nah,
it hit me right there in my shine too.
It hit me because when I was coming in today and I was thinking about different things that needed an expiration date, that was a big thing that popped in my. It's been in my spirit for a long time.
What big thing popped in your spirit?
We need to stop in 2025 making excuses and black hatred and hating on each other.
Most definitely.
We are the only race that hates each other. Yeah. We criticize women, especially. We criticize each other, men too, but it's just horrible. Why her hair, her nails, we need to be looking at the content of people's character, not what they look like on the outside, because if you get beyond what you see, people have a deeper meaning.
Very true.
But you can't see it if you are just looking at the outside and the posterior instead of the interior. You got to get to know people, because life is about relationships. And if you don't have relationships, you won't get no resources.
Good answer. Hey. Type survey says no resources with no relationships. Cam, you're absolutely correct. You won a prize today.
Woo!
You know what it is?
I don't know. I have a donut. Thank you very much. That's
yes,
my
you
prize.
You want a Dunkin'. You want a Dunkin' donut. A donut from Dunkin'.
A donut from Dunkin', because it is no longer, as he explained to us earlier,
Dunkin' Donuts.
They always changing everything. They done changed the syrup. They done changed the chief to the commander. Stop it. Stop changing stuff.
Well, they did that for racism.
But they said the Indians were not offended. A lot of Indian. Well, some tomato, because some Indian people are coming forward and saying, because I read.
Unfortunately, we're going.
They're coming forward and saying they weren't offended, because that was one of the only positive representations that they did have for their culture was that
it was a losing team.
It was a losing team, but shit, they lost a lot in life. Period.
I think they're talking about the fact that it was called the Redskins, and if they was called the Washington Chiefs, I think it would have been different, or the Washington.
The Indians, the Cleveland Indians, now they're the Guardians.
Yeah.
Indians, what's those?
There's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
I put it like this.
I was mad when they changed Aunt Jemima syrup. I was like, stop it.
Why?
All right, Earl.
No, they needed to cut out Ben and Aunt Jemima.
You said Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
I hated that rice all my life. I'd be like, why? Yeah.
First of all, why they take the man from Django and made him Uncle Ben? He looked just like Uncle Ben, then he Samuel L. Jackson under Django.
He did.
On Django, I said the Django.
Let's make him.
The D is silent. Not really. But listen, another expiration date we really need to expire the colorization of our character and who we are, like light skin versus dark skin.
Yes.
I will say, but Drake make it bad for light skinned brothers. But
Drake ain't even a person. He shouldn't even exist.
And that's what we need to expire. We need to expire Drake. Drake need to just be gone because he showed how much of a bitch he was. He showed how much of a bitch he was. He really did.
And we also need to change we need to expire. Stop condemning people for what they believe in politically.
Yes.
If people want to believe in what they want to believe in, this is a free country. Let them. I was so irritated during the election. If you vote for Donald Trump, go kill yourself. I'm not going to be your friend. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm having a rant right now. I'm going to go to another country.
Throw your panties on stage.
You still here. You ain't going to another country. Yeah. Things change. We may not always like what they are, but stop going to the extremes and saying these things.
Well, the reason why I'm agree with you, because I think anybody who fights for anything that America stands for, then they looking down on their own people if they're African American or Africans or black people in America, because this whole damn country was stolen. We was never included in the future of this country,
and we were
except for labor. And well, here's the thing: it don't matter if we was here or not. This thing, it has direct derogatory things towards people of color in the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
But you condemn and you hurt what you fear.
Oh, yeah.
Because they feared us. You could not have a country without us. We knew how to plant everything. We knew how to hunt. We knew how to do everything. So you can't. And it's sad that we've been exploited to the point that we have been exploited to. But I am tired of the light-skinned black, dark-skinned people conversation. I really am. And I want to say, as a lighter complected person, when I grew up, our family
yellow.
Hold on. Our family was the Rainbow Coalition. We have from the rooter to the tutor. My grandfather was darker than Miles.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Don't put Miles in this. Don't put Miles in this.
And no, I'm just saying. And my grandmother was fair skinned. So it doesn't matter. They came together. They loved each other. And we got to love, and I say use that as an example. We have to love each other as a people. Because growing up, I had a conversation with a couple sisters, and they like, well, you didn't know what it was because you light skinned with long hair and da-da-da-da-da. But you don't know how it is to be me because you're not dark enough to be black, because they want to call you Kimber the White Lion, but you're not white enough to be white.
It was Simba.
Shut up. So where as a light-skinned person did I belong? But I don't see color because my family is the Rainbow Coalition. Right. And we would get whoopings if we talked about color. It'd be like, who are you talking about? Because you can't eat no color. Damn. That's what the old people say. You can't eat no color, so stop talking about it.
Well, I understand that people catching it by being light skinned, but dark skinned people catch it heavy. Yeah. I mean, black.
Everybody
African booty scratcher. Shout out to Dorian. Speaking of African booty scratchers, what up, though, Dorian? Melvin Wilson is checking us out. We really appreciate everybody checking us out. Of course, we just coming off of Christmas bullshit holiday. Merry Fuckmas. Merry Fuckmas. I'm sorry.
Did you know a fun fact was, you remember The Grinch and The Who?
Yeah.
And how it was only one Grinch, right?
Right.
But if you look at the Dr. Seuss book, Green Eggs and Ham, the ham is green.
Yeah.
So basically,
They
were
Grinches.
eating Grinches, and they didn't eat the last one because somebody probably hid them.
Yeah.
So they were eating the Grinches, and then they were labeling him as bad because they wanted to cover their atrocities of the things that they had did to the
Sound like
people.
the white man.
That's what I was alluding to. And so you'll never look at the Grinch the same, will you?
I think your phone is on and your volume is coming because I'm hearing this
You
show.
hearing something? And I think that you were right.
Okay.
And I didn't know. Hey.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so it's so weird how we have examples of truth in books.
I mean, there's a lot
and
of truth in
movies.
books. Yeah.
And that's why we have to.
I seen King Kong coming in here. She thought she was cute.
What's wrong with you?
No, seriously. In a good movie, I just saw King Kong versus King Kong x Godzilla.
Oh, I saw that.
They actually was fighting together. They was kind of really, really dope. If you get a chance to look at it, it's on Netflix. One of my other favorite movies I seen was The Forge.
Yeah, the Forge.
The Forge was really
good.
good. The Forge was really good. Yeah.
And
You cried too?
A lot.
Yeah, I cried a lot too. We got daddy issues. A lot of us with daddy issues. Like,
I'm gonna go. I gotta watch that movie.
yeah,
The Forge.
The Forge. Give us a call, 810-560-0658. Y'all are watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on podcast. Against me, Cam, and Mark, and we are not in the dark, but we are rocking and rolling. It's kind of gloomy outside. It's a gloomy ass day
It's
today.
cold.
It's still snowing. Was snowing when you came in, Cam?
It's cold.
I asked you. See, a woman can't answer a question. That's an expiration
it's
date.
cold in the D. You know, it had been snowing and stuff before, but like the weather, it's a shift. It's snowing and it's cold.
I don't know if it's D.A. Kirkland or Duck Kirkland. Whatever it is, thank you for watching.
Hey, Kirkland.
Hey, Kirkland Drake, Thomas is checking in. If y'all watching this for the first time, this is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We are here Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Just check us out and follow us and share. If anybody can hear my voice, just share. What up, though, Renee Drake, one of the comedians in Detroit. She is funny, and if y'all ever see any posts of her about to do a show or anything, go check her out. Renee Drake. Renee Drake is in the building.
Yes. She's the real Drake, not the fake Drake.
Well, yeah,
we like this Renee
not
Drake.
not the light skinned Drake, but he is a very emotional bitch.
He got on there and was going on and on how he still loves Brianna. Boy, move on. She don't want you.
Oh hell no!
It's like, I don't even know why she ever. I think she.
You know
the time of day.
you know why he's still saying that.
Ooh, nah. What's my name?
No, I put it like this. You know why Rihanna never would fuck with Drake again? Because she moved on ASAP. Too soon.
That was funny.
Okay.
And ASAP is fine.
Well, I don't know about him being fine. Shout out to Sharon Addison.
Good move.
Sharon Addison sound like somebody I went to school with, but her face looked too young. They go to school with me anyway. Ronald Forbes. I hope he got some money because last name like Forbes means he got a couple dollars. Mm-hmm. Expiration date is the topic of the day. Give us a call, 810-560-0658, and tell us what some of your expiration dates you have in mind, whether it was relationships, food, friend, or foe. Fuck it. Just give us a call.
Yeah, can we see a video?
Yeah, we're about to go on the video right now. Y'all are watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on podcasting. We will be right back.
In our lives, unfortunately, have an expiration date. Everyone's not meant to be in your life forever. The key is to know when it's time to cut them off, because, sometimes the most hate you get is from your inner circle, like where the support is supposed to come from. And you have to be mindful of that and go, as I'm making this step to the next level, it's not that I changed, but it's that you're not ready to go with me to this next level. You holding me back. So your time is up. I appreciated the time we had, but now I got to move on. Some people in our
That's really true. But I would want to stay a la life forever. That woman fine. Lord have mercy.
She had the best plastic surgeon. She really did.
I don't know about plastic surgery. I know
She did. She got her nose done. She got her total body done. I was always a fan of Lala. Love her. I watched her journey.
I don't know. I think women always hating on people's bodies when y'all see them and shit. So
shall I download and send it to Mark so you can see what I'm talking about? I don't have to lie.
No, I ain't saying you lie. Well, look, we ain't gonna go back and forth because there's an expiration on this show.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at any woman who gets plastic surgery. If it makes you feel better, it's fine.
I think it's dumb. I'm sorry.
I mean, I say if that's what you want, I'm not doing that.
Well, I mean, but at the same time, if she been in a car accident or something, she been, I can see her getting done.
Yeah, but it's like now, my dude be like, when women get plastic surgery, they look like ants. Everybody walking around looking like an ant.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think that men like women's natural bodies.
We do.
Because we're soft. When you have everything real, you're soft. You're man's comfort. But when you start getting all that other stuff, it's not. You can feel the difference, right? The
hard titties, yeah. I thought I was really getting on this chick, sucked her titties, felt like I was sucking a rubber ball. I'm sorry.
Lord.
I was in there like, I just hit that nipple a couple times. And shit, someone that was actually funny. I'm funny, shit. I'm funny looking, I'm funny talking.
I just think that I think it's an expiration date on self-hatred.
No, it needs to be, but the sad part,
we should have one.
The sad part, yeah, it should be. We should stop hating on each other today, but that shit ain't gonna happen. Like I said,
but that's why
Drake is a bitch.
That's why you have the self-hatred, because people hate themselves. And
I don't hate myself. Drake is a bitch.
Nobody's talking.
Shout out to Emmy. The only reason why I say Drake, Drake has trying to sue Kendrick Lamar and his record label for doing the same thing he has done. Taking advantage of. So when you as your label actually buys spots. So if I was on a record label, the label has the opportunity to buy a Billboard 100 spot. Mm-hmm. You can buy it from 1 to whatever. And so you say you want to place your put your money on, let them be number 10 so people can start buying them more, listening more. Because at a particular time, radio was going off of Billboard spots. Like, okay, we're gonna play the top 10 on Billboard. So the same antics that Kendrick Lamar used is the same antics that Drake been using.
So it's just marketing.
Yeah, always. That's what it's always about. Mm-hmm. So people be tripping, but Talk to Todd say SZA has the best BBL. Yeah.
I love Todd like the cakes. Yeah, okay.
Hey, Camille Mans. I hope you're a real person.
Well, she might have the best BBL, but if you feel it, you might think different.
BBLs feel funny. I thought my cousin got, when I smacked her on the ass, I almost sprung my wrist. Yeah, we had a caller.
We have a caller. Yay.
You have reached the number that's not in operations. Call us back.
Welcome to the Rise and
Caller,
Grind
you in
show.
there.
If you stuttering that bad, you might need to get you some coffee, my baby. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Hey, I'm about to have an expiration date on Dorian. Hang up on his ass. No, I'm just joking. What I know? Good morning, Dorian.
Hey.
Good morning.
I'm having stuttering problems right now, Dorian, because you popped up on the thread.
Yeah, well, I guess I make people nervous, I guess.
Yes, you do. What's going on? How was your New Year, brother?
Man, I thought I was living in Beirut, bro.
Man, it's ridiculous.
You would think in 2025 we would be over this shooting in the air, wasting bullets.
With your dumb ass. Right. Right. When you live in the suburbs, you don't hear that many gunshots.
You know what? Honestly, I picked somebody up this morning. They was in the wealthy side of Bloomfield Hills. That east of Woodward side.
Yeah.
That's the wealthy side. I be trying to let folks know there's levels to this richness. And right. Even they were having gunshots.
Yeah, because we out there now too.
It ain't just us shooting. They got 50 caliber shooting in over.
My man was a gun enthusiast, and he said he reached up to go reach for his gun. He realized, he was like, "Man, I'm out of town." I'm like, "You ain't had a shot and shit," and basically they shooting in the air. I wouldn't step outside to smoke a cigarette or nothing like that. But that's I got an expiration date on. How can I put this?
Tell the truth,
Us
brother. Take your time.
The expectations of cheapness. I'm inspired on that. I just really
Can you repeat that?
The expectation of cheapness, which means basically people always want something for the cheap.
Or the free. Yes.
For the free. Black folk, and I do a lot of business with different variations of people. And I tend to. You'd be surprised who are the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? And then you'd be surprised who are more generous than others, because I'm in the service industry. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just I'm over the like really, like you expected this ticket, and if you went the alternate route, you'd be paying twice the amount. But I'm gonna give you, still the same business, and that's just what I'm just tired of. That's my expiration date. Is just I am starting to just be like, you know what, I'm cutting folks off. Period.
Yeah, I think people need to be cut the fuck off. Mm-hmm. And I say that because in all essence, the truth is that if it breaks your peace, I think they need to be pieced off. If it disturbs your peace, disturb.
And then the other thing too, we should support our people. We go buy weave. People buy what they want to buy, and they spend their money on what they want to spend it on. And it's an insult that you are my people or you are associated with me, but you come to me.
But I was just say this much: we are not a monolith. We are not.
You're breaking
Black
up.
Folk, we are not a monolith. We are not one tribe.
No,
there are
we're not.
Variations of several hundred tribes in different diasporas all over the world.
Diasporas.
Right? And so, no, we try to do business with our skin folk. But I think, honestly, this is just my take on black, this so-called black economy or what we feel like. I feel, unfortunately, we're cursed with the backstabbing. You got to understand how we got over here. Yeah. Originally, we got over here because it was right. And that's the irony of no snitching. That's the irony of this whole keeping it real. When we wonder, like, maybe that's something. Maybe that's the kink that the white folks figured out on us. Oh, like y'all have that one gene. You're not animals. You have a sellout tendency. You know what I mean? Like, I just really think that's where the root of it. We have to go back to what's really inside. Like, listen, white folks can smile in your face and be setting you out here, right? They never, if you ever notice that, they never show you their rage when they really want to get at you.
Mm-hmm. No, very true.
They really are.
They think.
And that's what thank you. That's the word. Look, cunning is the word I often use. Cunning or calculating. That's how they are.
Very true.
They know how to manipulate. Plus, they are good observers of people's behavior. So I feel like they knew all I got to do is come over here with something that one group wants. I'm going to talk to the victor, right? Who do you look for this? I'll give you these spices, the sugar, whatever we got. And you give me these group of people. Well, they were like, well, you know what? We don't like them motherfuckers right there. We just killed them, So let's just go. And so that's the sellout mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just like we wonder, like, why, like, I think we was talking about this the other week about the Arabs. And I was telling you about, Arabs are master merchants. Mm-hmm. They are master sellers.
And they stick together.
Right. So it's hard for us when we sit up here and for us to say, well, we need to stick together. How are we going to stick together when, believe it or not, out of all the nationalities in the world, they would have enslaved the Asians. They would have enslaved the indigenous people, which they did, And it was just, I think that's the gene of, I want mines. There is no care of how they look.
We were brainwashed, and it worked, and it keeps working over and over because this nobody wants to break.
We were eventually brainwashed, but you got to understand
the pattern.
The motive.
We wasn't originally brainwashed. Well, we was when it's like anything else. One is given opportunity, and one is not. And when the person is given opportunity and they see it's better than the people who not, they want to stay where they are. So they'll keep giving up certain things. And the brainwash part comes about when you you start dealing other things, dealing with religion, behavior, and your spirituality and your way of life. And when your way of life looks better because they believe the white man was live better, so they took upon everything. That's why I'm writing the book called The First Niggas.
I would like everybody listening and watching to do some do a little self test. How do you feel when you see another black person walking into a room or a space with you, whether they're young or old? How do you? What's the first thing I want people to start feeling and paying attention? Because it's a test. How do you feel when you see a young man when you walk in the gas station? How do you feel when you see a young lady, if just for any kind of, what feeling do you get?
I hate his black skin, his black gums, his black lips. No, I'm just joking. But no, you're right though.
It's just something that we need to start paying attention to. And we sit here and like something, listen, a cunning, calculated person will highlight someone's weakness and manipulate off of that. And I think when we were coming from a tribal situation, in Africa, and once you're tribalism, we're going to kill that group. So that's what I'm saying. We were never really together. We were different tribes speaking different languages,
I think though, when we got over here, it's about community as well. We got to get back in our culture where we are right now, back to community, because even though everybody was different, like you're saying, came from different tribes, at one point in time, for me, in my neighborhood, my community, it was just different. And I don't know if it was just like a magical time back in the late 70s, early 80s.
You had magical times.
I'm just saying, using it as a reference, but it's about community. It's like everybody has this thing where I got to do it on my own. I'm gonna do it by myself, and you get more done together than you do apart.
Yeah, they were saying that.
Well, see, that's the whole point of integration. Is the mindset to break you of being the community is inclusivity. When we were forced inclusivity. But the deep down it's seated within us was telling us, I want to break apart. Colorism didn't start before integration. It started during slavery. It started once we were doing Reconstruction. The light skin, the mulatto, the dark skinned field Negro.
But they kept but the thing that people fail to realize, they put the mulattoes in the house because it was the slave owner's baby. So of course they were going to favor their seed to a certain degree, but we take that whole thing out of But the mentality from being mulatto is to say that I'm a step above. It's no different than when you go to Latin America. You watch Nutellas and what all of that stuff, Cablevision, Vion, whatever. They all you will see is the European, Latino people, and then on the streets when you go there to Brazil, or when you go. Us. They like, damn, like, dude, are we in an alternate universe? Like, everyone here is black. Like, it's just like the Dominican Republic, because I have gone there a lot. I do missions trips. One side of the island is Haitian. The other side is the Dominicans, but then they have integrated. So then now you have these beautiful children who they're mixed. They try to, no matter what you do in life, they try to keep you separated, but somebody gonna cross that line, and you're gonna get that mixed, that mix, which is a beautiful thing, because that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna go ahead and take off, but I'm gonna just say this. I was telling somebody this morning, we got to stop looking at this country as a melting pot. This country, we should start thinking, especially black folks, that what is a mosaic? Because that's what we need to figure out. That's what we are. We're really a mosaic. A mosaic.
And why don't you describe that for the people?
A mosaic is you have individual colors, all within a painting. They don't accentuate. They don't blend. They all have equal parts of color. Like you won't have a pink mixing with blue, or it's a mosaic. And prime example that you can have this mosaic, you have to go back 700 years ago in Spain, when you had Muslims and Christians and Jews living amongst themselves peacefully. I'll leave y'all with that. We can attain that, but the mental is we can't mix it. The mixing is the integration, trying to blend. This country is not united. It's not, and then we are not united people. But we're not united people, and even within the inclusive, look, you can look at other races, even white people. You think the Bloomfield, Birmingham, Grosse Pointe person wants to deal with someone from Sterling Heights or Warren or Redford? No. They have it's variations, but within it, they still maintain their mosaic, that white mosaicness, that strong, powerful.
But the craziest thing in the world is if you go throughout history, because again, I do a lot of reading and stuff too. There are just in the mosaic, it's really everybody is brown. Everybody is just a different hue of brown. When you go and do research, like I've gone to the Creation Museum and they break everything down, the Caucasian people don't always want to hear it, but everybody is a hue of brown. That's where we all come from. So at the end of the day, we all come from the same source. We just are different colors because of where we were located on the earth, because of the sun and all different kinds of things, but we come from one source.
Yeah, we definitely come from one source. Cal, thank you, Dorian, for calling in, brother.
For sure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You got the wisdom. No, I could kick it with you all day long.
Oh, yeah. I'm all day with it. All
right.
Bye, fool. All right. Cal said we still talking slavery. Wow.
Right. It's 2025.
Well,
you got to know your history, though. Well, you can't forget.
Yeah, but slavery is just a real small glimpse when you're dealing with history. Mm-hmm. Even if it was 400 years, right? That's only roughly about 4 generations of life.
Yeah.
4 to 5 generations of life. But the truth is, it's a lot to learn from slavery. Mm-hmm. And people got pissed off when I said this a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, slavery had to happen. Because if slavery would have never happened, there's a lot of things that wouldn't have been invented. So we got to think about it. A lot of things wouldn't have been invented. So, because slavery, boy, made some people think, like, hold on. I ain't walking no 25,000 miles to deliver no mail. I'm going to set this box off and Mr. Johnson could take one of his slaves.
Well, you got to remember, even in the Bible, they had different ways of travel. They had different ways of communicating. You know, they didn't do stuff with letters. They did stuff with sounds, the things on the sound waves. They had carrier pigeons and camels. Life will find a way. Like they say on Jurassic Park, life has always found a way.
Well, Cal said you don't have to go back to go forward. And don't get me wrong, I get it, but in order to go forward, you have to know your past.
You do, so you don't make the same mistakes.
Yeah. And some of the things, shout out to Pierce Kelvin Ricardo. I said that like I went to Mumford.
Hey, KP.
And I went through, and I did. That's one of your friends. I could tell you got 3 names. All your friends got 3 damn names. I told you. I just said that.
No, I don't know if that's that Kelvin, but I do know a Kelvin Pierce, but I call him KP.
It's Pierce Kelvin Ricardo.
I don't know about
so it could
names.
Be KP. But I understand what Calvin said when you say you don't have to go back to go forward. If you're just looking forward and you're going towards, what your goal is. But here's what I understand.
Understand what you understand.
I understand if things don't be acknowledged of the greatness, it's going to be hard for people to reach towards greatness. People had examples of Michael Jordan because he was a great basketball player. They're like, shit, I want to be like Jordan.
Yep.
Now, I understand that he missed more than he actually scored. And the same thing with any other sport. Muhammad Ali, I want to be like Muhammad Ali. That's great.
But it was their hearts.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody who's great that we consider great had a past time of thinking, I want to be like that person.
Yeah. Another example.
Yeah, like when Mike Tyson finally met Muhammad Ali, that man cried like a baby. He don't believe he in front of a person who he thrived to be. So, I don't know. I mean, everybody have their only opinion, of course. But I would just say that we need to just at least know about our past.
We do.
To move forward. Mm-hmm. Because it's some shit that we need to be thinking about. We in podcasting right now, and And only by the grace of God that we have different people who was able to say, you know what, we're going to come together and do certain things in podcasting.
And especially nowadays with these children, they're so damn delusional. They have to know the past. They're so busy. And I like TikTok. Don't get me wrong. I'll give you a lot of information. It could be, any tool can be used in a positive way.
Most definitely.
Depending on, how you utilize the tool. But we have to get these kids back to reading books. They are closing down libraries. The kids ain't going to libraries. They're getting all their information off Google. We have a caller.
They got to be Calvin. Caller, you in there?
Yes. So.
See, I knew it was Calvin. I knew it.
Hey, KP.
That's Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Calvin.
So when we say that when we go all the way back to slavery, we bypass all the successes. We never quote the successes. So we never quote the 12 different cities where the unification was. We might say Oklahoma, the bombing of Oklahoma, Wall Street, Black Wall Street.
Tulsa, right.
But we bypass the success of the unification in those locations. Right? We say slavery, but we bypass the successes. We continuously speak, when we speak slavery, we speak the negativity part of slavery puts you in a victim mindset. Mm-hmm. When we come out of slavery, remember, we had to continuously escape. The word is escape, right? So once we got to certain destinations, we were no longer creating our own economy because of that, right? So then we come down. When you look at all the successes that we have had, in those successes were marriages, education, unification, financial literacy, self-reliant, newspapers, businesses,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So then you come through the Depression. In the Depression, we weren't putting our money in banks. We were sitting on our money. So what happened was, after the Depression, we had an affordability to literally afford Cadillacs, which is why they cited Cadillacs as a black vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So even Ross Perot, before Home Depot was launched by Arthur Black, he pulled up in a Cadillac, and he almost didn't get the loan because he was in a Cadillac, because Ross Perot equated that
to being black. Yeah.
Right? So we come forward. Again, at the turn of the century, we had 1,200 hospitals. We had 1 million farms. See?
Yeah.
Right? We don't cite those successes.
Nope.
All they tell us is the negativity.
What you say?
All they keep focusing on is the negativity of slavery, that we were enslaved.
We keep focusing. We not giving they no credit this time.
But I'm saying that because they is not me. So
yeah. No. Let's be sincere, sister. Right? Let's keep it right. Let's keep it 100. We all have negativity toward each other in some form or fashion. Right? We just inciting how the process is for us, right? We cited other cultures. Well, we not like the Hispanics, right? But if we are going to use our history to move forward, then one would say we've been like that unification before.
I see what you said.
Yeah, because like when I grew up in a a black neighborhood where everybody owned everything. Everything in my neighborhood when I was a kid was black. And then I slowly saw it change. I was fortunate enough to, because people were like, black people in Detroit owned everything.
But we was black.
75% of the dollar
at one point.
Black. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is it did happen. But nowadays people be like, that didn't happen. I'm like, yes, it did. Because they don't know the history. Nobody.
Well, literacy is part of the issue, because in the 60s you were married and readers. What happened is when you separate a family, you remove the entities, the pieces that is required. So you adopt, in divorce, you adopt a struggle. In a marriage, you work in the struggle together. Culturally, when we bought into the individualism, it was because of when we come out of, in the early 70s, in the drug sales in those environments created even more individualism. The number man, the dope man. You see how it's all single.
Yeah. Most definitely. So those are the things that we saw as value. Today, 10% of the black male population reads. Yeah. That's crazy.
And
right?
That's why we got to get back to reading books.
Well, again, right now, because we were talking business as well, right? Remember, you said 75%, right?
Right.
So 75% of the black dollar was rotating. You still had families.
Right.
Not everybody bought into the family being separated.
Right.
Welfare increased because the feminist movement process, I don't need, right?
Yes.
Right? Men literally gave up their homes for their families and went to the streets. What was in the streets? Pimping, prostitution, drugs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no pushback against the policies together, right? Because of the feminist movement. Because when they peeped in, here's another flaw that was on our end. They peeped in, they saw domestic violence. Men and women, us as people, we think hitting is love.
No, the hell we don't.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We beat our kids.
No.
We say that our kids need whoopings instead of teaching our kids. The struggle doesn't teach. It just keeps
but
moving.
it also goes back to trauma and healing, because and I hate to use that word because I'm tired of hearing about that word, but we have to heal and learn to do better and learn to be different. And so some people from those times did heal and learn to be better, and then some people didn't.
And see, and Cal, that's why I was saying what you did, what you're doing is incredible and remarkable in itself. You reached back on about cursive writing because in order to go forward, you know what I mean? I looked at it like this, Cal. You reached back to go forward. Dealing with teaching people with literacy and learn how to write. Because
you guys look at it, Miles. How many people? We done put this book out here 100 times. How many people buying a cursive writing book? They buying the bag. They're at the weed spot.
True.
They talking about their problems.
Yeah.
They kids sitting on the couch, can't read, can't write. You got 48 million Americans struggling to read or write. The wage gap between men and women. Like, I have so much information. But culturally, right?
Yeah.
We have to move into, not go back, but move into a new standard of black. Y'all have a great morning.
All right,
you too. Hey, Cal, I need one of them books too.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I think, and the expiration date needs to be also on waiting on everybody else to do something about things, and you need to do it yourself. We all have power. We all have different things that we can contribute to our sphere of influence, which can just be your household. It could be your neighbor. It could be, but it starts with you. And that's what in 2025, it should be an expiration date on excuses. People need to damn stop making excuses. And I think we got a video about that one. About
making excuses.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get
expiration date on
we'll
that.
get to it, but I gotta say this. But I said something. People got mad at me yesterday. I got about
what you say? Because I ain't here.
I got about 14 texts. Right?
I was making my black eyed peas,
and I wasn't disrespecting nobody. You know what I mean? I said about time black folks start doing stuff. It's already late. It's already being done. I'm talking about modern day black folks, right? Mm-hmm. About time modern day black folks get into it, it's like we getting on it because it look like everybody else doing.
Nobody is original. Everybody do what everybody else do. They
right now, as I know, it's about 6 or 7 new studio houses, right? Mm-hmm. Film studio houses, right? Mm-hmm. I said it's too late.
Should did it? If you wasn't the first one,
and now you don't have to be the first. But they've been doing movie studios for over 300 years, right? Now we, as black folks, really just start getting on it, right? Tyler Perry recently said he was about to do a $90 million upgrade. He sat back and like, no, I'm not going to do that because AI is coming in for film development, right? And somebody said, well,
you can make a room look any way you want it to look.
Right, so somebody said, so you ain't happy for them? I said, it's not me being not happy for them, but that shit,
moving into the future.
We're not going towards the future. We all, listen, man, we would grab a hold of some shit and stay stagnant in it just because it's ours. Look what I did. I do graphic design work. Mm-hmm. So somebody say, oh man, I did this logo myself. What do you think? Like, you got a vector? No, what is vector? Wait, you know what? Well, how much you gonna charge me? $200. See, I saved myself $200. Nah, motherfucker, what you did, you gave yourself a $200 problem, a $400 problem coming up.
Right, because you spent all that time, effort, and you did. And knowledge is power. We have to read and stop trying to recreate the wheel. If I don't know how to do something, I'm gonna go find somebody who does know how to do it, and then learn from them to help me. Because
and just because you done it, don't make it good.
Right.
And if you done it,
you be proud of yourself. I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it myself.
I did it.
And you sitting there like, yep, it's a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. And then they get mad when you tell them the truth. So on that note, that's when the expiration date has to be put on. Let's go to a video. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on Podcasting. Don't touch that dial. In the meantime, while it's going on, share, follow, like.
Don't touch that.
Just be mindful of those who you feel the need to be around because they've been around. Some things are expiration dates, you know what I mean? And sometimes God won't give you a blessing until you get them away from where you're at. Just be careful and be mindful of who you surround yourself with, because the wall and the door of destiny is a very narrow one.
Yeah. She was fine as hell. I ain't hear a word she said.
I know you didn't. He was too busy staring.
I was like, damn, that woman fine.
Yes, she was a beautiful girl.
Yeah, you just not pushing the chair through.
I didn't even really notice it was there until I'm like, dang, my coat out.
Your coat got a lot
I think we just have to stop. We gotta just stop. We gotta move on. I say it's an expiration date on bitterness. It has to be an expiration date on bitterness.
No,
this shit is
because sometimes, listen, I like the word bitter. You know why I like the word bitter?
Why you like it?
I like the word bitter because bitter actually shows the truth of who you are and what you like and what you don't like. When they did a child would taste a lemon, right? And the face was like, child, and it's bitter, right? So they know. So when they see it, they know what not to do with it, right? And I like when people show me that they're bitter about things because that lets me know and informs me that they don't like that, right? And a lot of times people don't catch the concept of what's rude or inappropriate to other people, so they do shit. And when there's a bitter taste in your mouth, you kind of show it on your face like, I don't appreciate it. So sometimes people say, I'm sorry, did I offend you? And some people say, no, you didn't offend me. Yes, you did. You know what I mean?
But I'm talking about the bitter Bettys and bitter Bens that you've been walking around with bitterness in your heart of unforgiveness.
I'm not talking about them. Those are ignorant people. Them just dumbass people. They want to be mad for no reason, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they gotta let that go. But I also
they got a boo-boo. They just got a boo-boo.
I also think it's time out to stop. I hate people doing the shit to the kids. Like you saying, giving them lemons and giving them jalapenos and different stuff in videos and scaring the hell out of these kids.
That's funny to me, huh?
I think it's cruel.
No,
you don't know what you're doing to the psyche of that kid. You sitting up there screaming in their face and they're afraid. I think that's stupid.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, but you got some kids that ate that lemon like, this shit, that's my shit right here. I like this.
Like, can I get another one?
Yeah, I met a little kid, love jalapenos. 3 years old. If it ain't no jalapeno, he'd be like, hot. So, you can never knock what nobody likes. So, shout out to Shonda Wilson, whoever she is. We really appreciate you checking us out. Look like you got a high school picture on there, so we appreciate it. No, I'm just off. Hey, Miss Carmen, how you doing? Pierce is still checking. The KP is still checking us out, I guess, if that's his real name.
I think
teacher.
That's a different Calvin.
Okay.
Because the Calvin I'm talking about ain't
Kelvin with a K. KELVIN.
No, that's KP. That's the KP.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, KP, call in.
He be like, I don't know your ass. Hey, look, we got another video, Mark. Let's go to the video that Cam was talking about, because I want to see what she's talking about. We'll be right back. Y'all watching Rise of Ground Morning Show right here on the podcast. I got to, because you don't know what you're talking
about. Y'all ever notice something, bro? A lot of your friends, bro, they don't like when you get serious about shit. You feel me? Like when you decide you're not finna be playing around, fucking around, or partying or doing X, Y, and Z no more, they start looking at you with a side eye or something, like they ain't fucking with you type shit. It'd be weird because it's fool, I'm just trying to focus. I'm just trying to go up type shit. So what's the problem? A lot of people only like you for the lower vibrational version of you. When you trying to hit that 2.0 version, you'll start seeing niggas true colors show, bro. A lot of people won't fall out with you, or they gonna look at you like you acting weird. They gonna act like you being funny towards them. When you start showing growth and you start trying to change and mature, your friends will look at you like, damn, this nigga acting weird. He don't fuck with us no more. I'm just tired of doing the same shit. I don't feel like partying no more. I'm trying to go up. I feel like your real friends is the ones that's gonna understand, bro. The ones who not meant to be in your life, though, them the ones that's gonna fall out.
All right. I agree.
Caller. We got a caller. Hey, we hot today.
Caller on there.
Welcome to the Rise and Grind.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Who is Carmen?
There's an exploration. It's me.
I know your little dry ass voice. Hey, Miss Carmen.
First of all, I don't have a dry voice.
I know I'm messing with you. Go ahead, baby.
I have a beautiful voice.
Yes, you do, with your chocolate skin, girl. Ooh.
No, it is what it is.
And them thick
My
old
family
legs.
called me Chocolate Drop.
Oh.
Miles, you're going too far.
Too soon? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Always.
Shut your ass up, Cam. Go ahead, Miss Carmen.
I think there's an expiration date on so many things that we are doing now. Ladies, there's an expiration date on those eyelashes.
Girl!
Put the back lenses up.
She said
this
the bat
crazy.
lenses.
Now, y'all going to the extreme.
You said the bat lenses?
Yeah, they're going to the extreme. What happened to the natural-looking ones where they was just right? You know what I'm saying? Now it's it's stuff flapping in front. You can't even see your eyeballs. It's too much.
Or just mascara.
It's too much.
Or just mascara.
Or, it's too mascara. It's too much. The expiration is over. Okay, been there, not me. Done that. I've seen it. I'm over y'all BBLs. I'm over y'all BBLs.
I heard they stank.
I
heard the BBLs booty
and they do.
Yeah, damn.
Another thing I'm over, and this is just my opinion. Hey, your expiration date can be something else. I'm over women smoking weed like they drinking water. I'm over seeing y'all, lighting up. Constantly rolling. Y'all young ladies, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you hiding from? You want to stay high because of what? What are you not dealing with?
What are you?
And that's to some of the men too. I told my son the same thing. 2025 is let off of the weed. I'm sick of seeing y'all promote marijuana. All y'all doing is lighting up.
And it's not a natural herb either. Because once they put all that other stuff in it, it's not natural no more.
It's a natural
They put
herb.
the chemicals and stuff like that. It's not natural.
But what they smoking ain't natural. That shit's full of chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
What smoke the natural stuff. Don't wait until they process it and put all the other stuff in it that's altering your brain cells, and you can't even function if you don't have it. That tells you it's not natural. You're not even yourself anymore. You get angry, you get frustrated, that tells you a lot.
True.
Another thing that the expiration. I'm over. I am over people blaming other people for the way their life is turning out.
True.
Girl.
You got it.
I'm over.
Yes.
I'm over.
Ms. Carmen,
Okay, listen, they done it to you. It happened. Now carry on.
Ms. Carmen, you bringing it today, baby.
Yes, and you can't worry about what happened to you when you was 2 and you 50. Stop it. That's
It's
been
over.
50
It's
years
done
ago.
with. Okay, now that it happened, now what you doing? I had to tell my sister that. Like, dog, we almost like on the back end. What are you talking about? That's something that happened 30-some years ago.
That's true.
Let the past in the past. Because if you you're killing yourself.
I got an expiration date too. I'm tired of podcasters advertising their podcast the day before they're about to come on. I think they need to advertise the day of. We getting better here at that, so we just telling all the podcasters, start promoting your shit, promote your show, promote yourself, promote what you're doing. Yeah, just keep promoting.
Well, I'll be back on air January the 11th. This weekend is my birthday.
Okay.
So
Happy
January
birthday.
11th is my birthday. Thank you. January 11th is my birthday podcast. So if you're in around the area, come on through. Stop in, give me an encouraging word on air or call in, or I'll put up the link and you guys can come on and just share a few kind words, because if you don't, I'm going to cuss you out because it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Me and Mark gonna be there with Miss Carmen, so we
Well, I'm going to say happy birthday, Miss Carmen, in advance, because I won't be, because that's my significant other's birthday. So that's his birthday. It's 11. But I can call in, though. I'll try. Yep.
All right, thank you, Miss Carmen.
And I got a couple of more expiration. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Now, I ain't called in 2 or 3 months. Now, chill out. Now, another expiration that I have is on my birthday. Don't give me no abbreviations. Think enough of me. Don't do that. Think enough of me to write out happy birthday. Don't put that HBD in my stuff. I get an attitude. I don't like it.
Damn, Miss Carmen, I don't got no
on just
disease.
shorting people.
Hey, this sound like a disease. You got
right.
the HBD.
It's only a few more
Give
strokes.
honor when honor is due.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's my last one. And I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you are.
There's expiration date on not reciprocating relationships.
Woo!
And I'm serious about this
Yes.
one. A couple of them I was, comical, humorous. But I want to put emphasis on that.
That's right.
The expiration date is up for you always wanting somebody to be there for you, but you
you're not
never
there for
show
them.
up for them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or you disguise yourself in showing up for them only to
Spy
give
on
them
them.
your
Benefits.
issues, and then they become the issue.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm over that.
I know
I
it's
don't
right.
like that.
Too.
Don't be my
Yeah.
friend because I'm giving to you, but then when I need you, you don't want to hear what I got to say.
Miss-
You don't want to, and it's all about you. I don't want it.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
expiration date on that.
I agree with you, Miss Carmen. Like if I give you head, you give me head. You know what I mean? It's only fair.
wrong
I mean, I just believe it.
Man, sister girl, I understand that completely. That
I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Thank you, Miss Carmen.
But I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? That is expiration on that. If he give it up, then you give it up. If she give it up, you give it up.
There you
I
go.
mean, it is what it is.
Be an equal lover. Give what you get.
Be an equal lover.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, can I say one more thing? And I really got to go.
Here.
Go ahead, Miss
My
Carmen.
expiration date, the expiration date is up on women. We got to stop down on our men.
Ooh, girl, love the black
2025,
man.
we
Yes.
got to purposely,
Yes.
we got to purposely make a strategic effort to lift them up.
That is
Praise
because if
God.
they're lifted up, then we're lifted up.
Praise yes,
that
yes.
is so true.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you,
All
Miss
right,
Carmen.
thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Shout out to
you
Gwen
too.
Kennedy who's checking us out, y'all. I'm sorry, Cam. David Burr said, elevating yourself is like riding an airplane. You are going to experience turbulence getting to when you need to be, getting where you need to be. I think everybody needs to stop. David, Appreciate it, thank you. But everybody needs to stop taking these Facebook posts and using them on. It's an expiration date on people taking Facebook posts and using it as their own. I ain't saying it's you, Dave, but I appreciate you.
It's an expiration date on women trying to be men.
Ooh!
Women, please stop trying to be men. I'm going to say in my life, and I'm going to say this from my own personal life experience, I was doing some self-reflection, introspection, all that good stuff. And women, stop trying to be men. Stop trying to think that you have to prove to the world that you got it and you can do it.
With your funky ass.
Because all you're doing, we have help. You have families, you have help. And we always be like, I don't have no help. You don't have help because you're prideful. Because you probably do have a mother, an auntie, a cousin, if you a single woman or a single parent who will help you, a brother, an uncle, and you don't want to ask for help because we have gotten this mindset that I have to prove it to the world. I can do it on my own. I can make it on my own. You can't always do things on your own. And the other thing is, regardless of who you are and what you do, you can't be a woman without having a man. And when I say that, I'm not talking about in a relationship, but we need men in our lives, either in a relationship, friendships, businesships, partnerships. You always need that yin and that yang. You need that male to balance you out. Women, we can't do it by ourselves. Another thing, your girlfriends, stop listening to these bitches.
Ooh, I ain't saying
because they watching you, they looking at your life, and then they giving you bad advice. They are by themselves and you're in a relationship, and your relationship may not be perfect, and there is not one there that is. Your man may have cheated. Forgive him and move on, or don't forgive him and do what you gonna do.
Move on.
People move out your bed because ain't nobody perfect. You don't know how many times. It's a lot of women who got men who cheat. They just don't know they cheat because they good cheaters. Yeah. But they love their woman at home. They want to be with her. That's why they still with her.
At home.
Get these other women and men, get people out your business that's talking about your relationship. Shut up about your relationship. Get somebody you can confide in that got some wisdom. Get you an older friend or something. Yeah. But keep people out your business.
I'm gonna give an expiration date on David. David said he got it from his past.
That's my rant.
Shout out to David. That's your man?
I said no, that was my rant. Just keep people out your business.
Yeah, definitely keep people out your business. David Bird said he got that from his pastor. So you got a good pastor. He be on Facebook. Listen.
Oh, and one other thing.
What?
Stop thinking more highly of yourself than you are.
Ooh.
I am so tired. When you say the Facebook thing, oh, I'm this and this person hating on me. If somebody hating on you, why do we got to know they hating on you? That's your business.
You know what? I'm going to give an expiration date on this. Is your credit score 500? Yes, nigga, it is. Yes, it is.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no,
I agree.
If you got a problem with, the Bible say, if you got a problem with somebody, talk to that man. I don't want to hear about your problems on Facebook. I don't want to see it. Go to that person and talk to them. If you can't talk to them, find a mediator. But I don't want to keep always hearing your problems, and then stop posting stuff on Facebook like you trying to be secretive and you talking in code. That's what they got inboxes for.
Damn sure. And y'all listen, if I did one movie, I've been part of different movies, but I've done one. Somebody passed away in the film industry. Everybody called me. So when I answered the phone, I said, I don't know who died. And they was like, damn, how you know I was calling about that? Because you don't call me about nothing else.
Right.
That's how you know as hell. Shout out to everybody who's checking us out. Joey McCoy is checking us out. Victor Calloway.
And shout to whoever passed in the film industry.
I believe his name was Coop. They call him Coop.
You call him Coop, I know. But I would say condolences to the family. Condolences to the family. But, you know, again, I was looking at some stuff and there was some hate going on. Really? And I'm like, how is it hatred going on over somebody passing? Oh, people just want to be in the loop. People just want to know. People just want to. If you post somebody passed, everybody is going to want to know who it is because we are emotional creatures. We love people. We want to know who it is because it might be somebody that we close to.
Well, I think they just, if you was close to him, you know, and he passed, everything you weren't too close. That would be a first check that you wasn't that close to him. But
when you posting stuff and it just happened 5 minutes ago, it don't mean that you're not close to him. The family didn't even say.
Well, I think that's why they didn't say nothing because other family members didn't know.
Well, so they probably just needed not to say shit at all. and just let the family post it, and then after the family posted it, then start posting. That's all I'm saying.
Richard, he said Happy New Year, Cameron, which I mean ass. Listen, we about to get out of here, y'all. We really appreciate y'all joining us today with the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Me, Cam, Mark. We did a dizzle. Mark was on the ones and twos, bringing us to you. Cam, tell the people how they can find you.
You can find me here on you can find me here on the Rise and Grind Morning Shows on Thursdays, and you can find me here on Wednesdays on Respectfully Speaking, and you can find me on Facebook. If you have anything you want to say to me, inbox me. I don't have a problem talking to anybody about anything. And I'm just gonna say, in 2025, let's love each other, let's be real with each other, let's live our lives to the fullest and not the fakest. And if we got something to say to somebody, let's say it face to face and don't judge.
Hey, don't forget, next week we got a whole new thing coming to you. I promise our sponsors are gonna be popping. We're gonna be popping. We're gonna be doing a thing. There's a song of the day I want to get to y'all about. His name is Melvin something.
And the Blue Notes.
No, it's called Melvin. Damn it! Hold on, I'm gonna tell you that because this song. If anybody like gospel music, I swear to God, it's like the perfect record. His name is Melvin Mayo. Mervin Mayo, excuse me.
Mervin Mayo.
And the song is called "In This Place."
In this place, I'm gonna write that down.
In this place, Mervin Mayo. It's a beautiful record. I promise you, if you like gospel, you just want to be uplifted, it's a great song. Go to YouTube, type in Mervin, Mervin, Mayo, Mayo, In This Place, and it's a great video, so check it out. Till next time, we see you later. Thanks, Mark, for coming in, the engineer, doing
Thank you, Mark, for hanging out with us.
Calvin, thank you for the call in. Dorian, thank you for calling in. Carmen, thank you for calling in. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.